I mean, it makes sense. They're not professionals.
Nah.
If this had been Sith, this wouldn't have worked.
If they'd been Sith, my stunt on whatever his name is wouldn't have worked either, frankly, to be honest. I now really want to see a ship kicking a Sith into stratosphere.
No, give us long enough. We'll do it.
Yeah, so pretty much I'm ordering them to come out, drop their weapons, line up.
Please hand your weapons to the...
This is when wedge shirts to make a firing line would be more useful for the intimidation factor.
I'm not sure our crew wants to do anything for us yet, other than fly the ship.
Yeah.
Also, we probably don't want to make it look like we're just going to summarily execute them. That might not be great for our chances of getting out of this.
Yeah,
them
that's
trying to kill us.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then evil Jar Jar comes out instantly.
Something about the rabbits.
Well, what are we going to do with these guys? Just set them loose in the jungle?
Nope.
Well, no, they have to be pretty... I think they are...
We have a cargo hold.
They're holding cells on the CR-9. It's got lots of space on it.
Yeah.
It's probably got a brig standard because it is a military ship.
So yeah, it'll have a brig, and in a pinch, it'll have a cargo hold. We can have guys watch them on as well.
Okay, so pretty much get in a line, me on one side, Jar on the other, and just walk them towards the ship.
Yep.
Actually,
and
this does raise a question.
Them.
Yeah, but hold on a second. We're putting 4 sensitive guys on the ship with our minions. Can anybody else see this going horribly wrong?
I mean, I can, but we could just have the Force sensitive as part of the guard team because we do the crew on a non-difficult pilot check.
Kylo has to fly the ship.
I can guard. I have a big sword and scary eyes.
Well, okay,
what's your willpower?
That's a fair point.
Yeah, the problem is that willpower is... You're the sort of thing that they would rip apart in the movies just for bad willpower.
Honestly speaking, Nock is probably the best person to guard them.
Yeah,
honestly,
I mean, my willpower, Force sensitive Renault, is only 2.
I mean, I'm willpower 3, but I don't have anything to boost that, so Nock is probably the best choice.
Yep, I've got discipline.
You're probably...
yeah.
What's your best willpower score?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, if anybody spent strain, you may want to roll cool discipline to get that back anyway.
Oh yeah, not a bad idea. Escape.
There will be attempts at subversion.
So we go check the other building then. The temple.
Straight out of an Indiana Jones hollow.
Mm-hmm.
It is, in fact, a danger room.
Mm-hmm. Except there's somewhere there's a cold room that nobody's ever allowed to go into. Okay. Vehicle ridges there.
We're probably not talking anything more advanced than a couple of speeder bikes.
Are you saying you don't want speeder bikes and swoops?
No, I'm saying it's a particularly bad thing to combine with potentially rowdy and mutinous prisoners.
He's
Well, we can
saying
take
if
it on the
there's
ship
anything
anyway.
with weaponry on it.
Yeah, we're not talking Return of the Jedi speeder bikes that are military ones. I reckon we're talking.
So,
probably
are there
civilian
any
knockoffs.
empty bays in there? Like any empty spots?
Whoa.
Because honestly,
Or on their way back because they saw the light show we put on?
but
Or
if
just
that's the
disappearing
case,
off into the or
we
just
can just
disappearing
leave.
off into the distance because
because there's giant
They saw
plumes
the
of
light
smoke
show
and
we
fire
put on.
coming from their camp. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh god, our camp has been bombarded into submission. Everyone must be dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like fuck.
I'm not going back. Basically.
And let's face it, I'm not going to try and track down
I am
Grey
now
Jedi
playing
in the
Jungle
middle
Mad
of the
Max.
woods of Yavin 4. Yeah, if any of you want to try and make survival checks to try and track down a fleeing Grey Jedi in the jungles of Yavin 4, you're more than welcome, but I can safely say I'm not joining you on that endeavour.
It's not like they can get off.
Well, according to Hyla's conversation in the chat, she certainly knows how to.
Oh god.
Well, they might be. I mean, people do come to Yavin 4 to scavenge every so often, so.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've
later.
taken prisoners. We've got the information we need. I honestly think we could just, at this point, take off and just do one last thing, which is to shell the bloody temple.
Have we checked inside the temple?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it
a
was
death
a
room.
death room.
Giant training area.
Yeah,
Cool.
they basically turned it into sort of like this forced training gym.
Oh
From
good.
hell.
If they've desecrated it already, I feel better about blowing up a historical relic.
Yeah, here's the thing. We're not exactly destroying a genuine relic anymore. We're destroying the sort of thing you might see in a museum 2 centuries after the fact with giant computer glowing panels for the kiddies saying, touch the button to make the person talk in an old-timey accent.
It's cool then. Share it for more.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Hey.
but now we know. Wait, do we know the
Always
location of the other
sources,
base?
But
If we're going to know that, we're going to know that from the building that the prisoners are left, and seeing as they've left it, I imagine it will not be hard to find a working computer in there. I only blew the door off, not the internal systems.
no, that was the temple.
No, they wouldn't have computers in the temple. They'd have it in the barracks building.
Yeah, no, you blew the door off the temple.
No, I blew the door off the barracks.
When did that happen?
Last session. That was the entire point of the turbo laser crit. I blew the door off that building, which is why I said to Gray, no reinforcements could come out of it because the door got blown off.
Oh, okay. I thought you blew the door off the temple. Oh wait, no, that was
No,
later
'cause
after
then
they'd already come out,
Exactly.
and also
That
not
was
you, it was the crew.
Exactly. That was the crew job.
So yeah, we searched the barracks.
Yeah, search the barracks. Lovely jubbly.
And guess who's not here?
Oh,
Can we say he's just he's sort of here? He sort of materializes as we need him.
I mean,
to
if we
be
could
fair-
do that for the Warhammer game.
we could
Well,
have the
it
ship
is-
crew make the roll.
I mean, the problem is we don't have X either.
One of them must know how to code, right?
Well, I'll tell you what. With a computer roll of 2 green, I can tell you I'm not doing it.
I'm not even going to say how bad it is for me.
Honestly, maybe we just say, Gray, can we have one of the party members, whoever rolls it, get a cup, maybe a blue die for somebody on the ship compliment, knowing what they're doing?
Alright, throw your computer rolls in chat then.
I'm not even going to bother.
I think it's probably gonna be me.
I'm not.
It's
I'm
probably going to be you.
It's probably going to be you, to be honest, because, yeah,
It's you. I mean, just look at that.
I think I'll probably,
Yeah.
balance probably ties with me, and Jar ain't going to be close.
So, great difficulty.
Remember to upgrade yourself.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Force doesn't work too well with computers.
Unfortunately.
Just making sure I don't have anything squirreled away that I can use here. And no.
Check the desk for bits of paper. See if there's any passwords written on it.
The password appears to be password.
Hmm.
Password. Best
Just
Jedi ever.
Knights of Gavin.
The password is Hail Hutta.
Oh.
Space station, what?
How did we miss that?
Wait, where is this thing supposed to be? Well, it's probably hiding in the debris cloud. You know, the stuff we used to hide the fact that we were here.
Oh god.
I swear to God, if we spent a day hiding behind the station.
That would be pretty classic, to be honest.
To be fair,
They
yeah.
were spooked as hell as a Corvette went straight past them and almost found them.
And then from
Maybe
there,
if we
you
keep
drop
the
off.
station. Sorry.
And then for some reason just spent 24 hours scanning the planet.
Honestly, they probably wouldn't have shot at us if that were the case, because they'd have just written us off as scavengers, and it would have been better to let them just scavenge randomly than blow their cover by shooting us.
And then we hot dropped onto their base and
Actually-
annihilated it.
Yeah, admittedly, that was the point when they probably realised we weren't scavengers. But that's only taken a few minutes.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually a
Yeah.
smuggler, so I should take this call, obviously.
Assembly.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I see two routes. Yeah.
Scavengers came by to try and loot us. We've driven them off with the turbo laser. We took some fire on the ground.
The smoke is from the
The wreck of their ship.
ship. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Would like if you could send some supplies down for us to help rebuild.
Why?
So?
No, no security.
Negative, we've got that all in hand.
Cool. I'll take a
You've got
boost.
good. Have you got good deception?
Yeah.
Valance is actually our most deceptive party member. In every sense of the word.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened if you didn't see them. I assume they must be scavengers, but they've gone now.
Must have been in system for a while. Try and scan them out.
Well, they're greasy smears on the
in case
ground
there's
now.
Anything else?
There's
full
information on
copy.
the base we need to capture, right?
I was
There's
gonna say-
information on the starbase we need to capture, right?
No, that's what I mean. Out of character. Grace just given us a clue there. They're on the wrong side of the planet currently. So
Yeah,
either
okay.
we can just either fly straight over to them, or we can lay low until the orb base comes over this base in
Yeah,
orbit and
that's-
then go up.
That's what I'm sort of asking. But there's information on the space station we need to capture, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because otherwise, we could just blow them up as they
So,
come over orbit.
Yeah, I'll just come back to them. Roger. Let us know when you're in range, so you can help us scan the planet for them. They crashed down somewhere nearby, but we want to find the wreckage before we send out a search team. You know how the jungle is down here.
Welcoming committee.
No, welcoming Matt. If you ever played Siege, I think it's nasty.
Okay, out of character. The idea here being that they will tell us when they scan and find something, which means that we know when they've turned on to come into scanning range of us.
Absolutely, it means they have to give away when they're floating above us in orbit.
Yeah,
As far as they know, this ship still belongs to them. Our ship still belongs to them.
Exactly.
We could send a message in a while saying, "Hey, a friendly ship rocked up. They've landed here first, but they're also going to come."
They're going to get suspicious of that. They are.
You could always say that the friendly ship landed spooked by the scavengers, which is why they skimped on the regular protocols, but they're now moving up to the base to resume standard.
Well, I mean, look, this ship came from a base that was otherwise destroyed, right?
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. All you have to do to sell why the ship has suddenly arrived from Yavin rather than the edge of orbit is say that this ship is part of the regular delivery. The scavengers rocked up and scared it, so it tried to stay silent to avoid contacting you to give away your position.
Well,
it's landed with us now.
You could say that this ship
coming up to meet you.
You could say that this ship was chasing the scavengers.
I think the best thing to say it's a normal delivery, and they saw it on the the fire on the scans, and they went into hiding.
Yeah,
or we've got a ship here. It's from the I can't remember the name of the planet we were just on. The supply shipment.
The frozen hellhole. Yeah.
It seems to have got lost and lost its contract for you. What should we get to it? It's weird, I know.
This things happen sometimes.
Honestly. Yeah.
Like if
we
we
just say the comms were damaged from the debris field, so they had to land and make repairs.
Or you can just com them saying we are suspicious of this, and we're like, what do we do?
There's a lot of ways we could do this.
This is why lying is fun.
Lying for fun and profit.
Lying creates so many opportunities for you to do things. But I'm thinking we don't go anything overly elaborate and just wait for them to scan and say, "Hey, you seem to have a Corellian Corvette nearby." Here
yeah, that's a point. We could have the crew move that out further into the jungle.
And we just have our own scanning system set up to look for their scans, so we can triangulate their position.
But how does this help us? We need to get onto that. We need to get onto that space station.
Because to get to the space station, we need to know where it is.
Yeah, but if we go, okay. Well, I suppose we could just. How big is we don't know how big the space station is, do we?
Nope.
Because we could try landing on it, just kicking a hole in it again.
This ship is big enough and powerful enough that I feel fine attacking the space station with it.
Yeah, we can probably do that.
Depends what the rest of you think.
I'm down for it.
Serpentis is gone for the moment, but I'm okay with that, and I think he probably is too.
Well, we are going to need another computers or check or perception check for the triangulation, whatever Gray wants. Yeah. So is that plan okay with you, Gray?
No, we're going to wait for the station to come overhead and then scan the Corvette.
Yeah.
And then use that to figure out where they are. Yay.
Don't forget the blue dye from the crew.
a ship or a space station? That's annoying.
Oh shit! I know exactly what ship that is.
How big is ship? Let's start there, because I don't know what ship.
Lanta?
Lancer. Did we ever see what ship Xenosith had? Because Lancers are Imperial.
I get the nasty feeling it was a Lancer.
Yeah.
So wait,
I have a
hang
vague
on,
recollection that it was a Lancer from the
frigate or the pursuit craft?
Yeah.
Let me see if this is the thing I'm thinking about.
Great. Okay, so it looks like a Lancer frigate, does it?
Hey guys, it's the one I'm thinking of. This is bad news.
Yeah, it's pretty damn bad news.
I think these actually. No, is this the right thing?
Well,
This is-
great. Would you care to fill us in?
yeah. Okay, yeah, there's the frigate, and then there's this. Okay, yeah, it's certainly the frigate. I'm trying to figure out what it's armed with.
Starfighter frigate. That's interesting.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
we massively outgunned this thing.
If it's stock, we massively outgun this thing. But if we can strip out a Corvette and make it tricked out, the enemy can do the same.
Yeah, but they still won't have as many turbo lasers as we do.
No, but I am looking at the fact that the stock model has 20 quad laser cannons.
Oh, that's a fair point. Each of those is a separate hard point.
Yeah.
Range on
Okay.
those. Can we
Bear
just?
in mind, yeah, the whole, as we talked about earlier, Starship nomenclature doesn't make any sense in Star Wars. I'm going off of the fact it has 20 quad laser cannons and thinking to myself, if they've turned enough of those into turbo lasers, we are deeply outgunned.
Yeah, so we range anywhere from we outgun them massively to we are Swiss cheese.
But is that 20 quad laser cannons or 5 sets of 4 quad laser cannons?
Well,
That's
it's
a great
5 sets
call,
of
that is.
it is 5 sets of 4, but they're 4 separate slots anyway. So if you each one of those, you could strip out and replace it with a light turbo laser.
You could basically
Without-
turn those quads into one of our turbo lasers. Oh, so it looks to be just pretty strong, does it?
Hey guys, let's go punch Genosith in her face
Well, okay.
with a turbo laser.
I find it really shady that this is their supposed base, to be honest. But if it looks stock, then yes, there's a good argument for us going to kick the shit out of the ship, because as long as we play it smart, we should safely outgun a stock Lancer.
And if not,
Wait a minute. Sorry, go.
do we outrange it? Like,
Turbo
if we
lasers-
can outrange.
We outrange it massively.
Yeah, turbo laser cannons are like not quite point defense, but not much longer range there. Whereas turbo lasers are sort of proper anti-starship stuff. So think of like ship.
They're either close
If
or
this is
short.
like, if this is like an anti-fighter ship, and we're capital ship designed, we can basically shoot the shit out of it and just run away, keeping range.
I mean, yeah, don't compare ship sizes because that's actually about the same size as us. Again, stupid.
Okay, hold on.
It's more
We
the fact
should-
that it's
Radio the space station and tell them that we've detected a ship in orbit. They'll either confirm that it's theirs, in which case, okay, or they'll say it isn't, in which case we then know
we have a different problem.
It's probably Imperial,
Mhm.
if not Xenosith.
Can I recommend
Yeah.
Balance does that then as our party deceiver?
Is this even deception? Because we're just saying, hey guys, we saw something.
I think it's keeping up the lie.
Yeah, bear in mind we're
Well-
still pretending to be the ground.
Yeah,
base.
we're pretending to
Okay.
be really twitchy at the moment. Maybe we didn't quite look at the sense
Yeah,
of
it's
reading.
like it's saying it in a way which doesn't build a suspicion, as opposed to saying it at all.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's going like, hey guys, that is your Lancer cruiser in orbit, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it is yours, but I'm just double checking because I just
Yeah.
got attacked.
After one scavenger raid, forgive us for sort of treating any Lancer frigates just lofting around in orbit as suspicious.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it shouldn't be terribly hard.
Oh no, I would hope Grey wouldn't make it very difficult, but it's
Grey?
keeping up the pretense.
10 red.
10 red, fuck you.
Is that with or I'm going to throw another dice on.
You have failed us.
Do you have the natural reroll?
Oh, I forgot the random boost we always get.
Get the blue from the crew.
I've got people
Please
on
give us
comms. I've got people
Okay,
on
give
comms
us-
who can help
Nothing
me down,
else.
Please give
Fair,
us one
Grey.
red boost dice because we succeeded at the previous one.
Like,
And Grey,
I
if
have-
you want to be really technical about it, I have deception trained, so I can give him blue. My stats are worse, but I do give him the blue.
Just.
A pass is a pass.
Mm-hmm.
They're a
What is-
bit done with us right now, but they're perfectly willing to understand that, yeah, we're really fucking twitchy right now, considering what just happened.